I gave my heart to the streets and them niggas more than I give it to, you know. I gave my heart to the streets, put my feelings on these beats. And every time I think about it, I start reaching for my peace. I gave the clothes off my back, gave the shoes off my feet. I gave my all to them, and then turn it back on me. Had to score a couple P's, had to bust.
Alright, it's SS King checking in. I'm out here with my partner, Digga Da Hypeman.
What's up, Brody?
What's good, brother?
Ain't nothing.
Chilling, cooling, bro. Man, you got that 96 Impala 7th gen, you know what I'm saying? With the 4th gen Corvette motor in that bitch, you know what I'm saying? So, man, tell me when you started getting into cars, like, you know what I'm saying? Because I know you always had the trucks, all type of shit.
Man, my daddy used to race cars, so he used to have Mustangs. We used to race Mustangs. Him and my cousin, 7 Mustangs, Fox bodies, just straight Fox bodies.
Okay.
My daddy got into, after that, he got into messing with the trucks.
Right,
so he ordered the truck from Duplessis.
Yeah.
Fully custom, wood grain interior.
Come on, man.
All kind of billet wheels on that sucker and everything.
So that's a Ford.
That's when I got into the trucks.
So that's a Ford. So like, how you got into the Chevys? You know what I'm saying?
That's what I'm telling you.
Right.
He ordered a
Fox body,
a GMC from Duplessis.
Bet.
OBS.
Bet.
But back then it was new.
Right.
Fully customized interior.
Bet.
And that's how I got into the trucks.
Bet. So how you found this car? Where you got it from? You know what I'm saying?
I hear this every day. I hear this all the time.
Right.
So basically, I was on my way to Vegas.
Right.
The 1 week, and then I got a call. My partner Pettis hit me up. He was like, "Man, dude got a 96 Impala.
Right.
I know you're looking for one. 12 bangs."
Facts.
I was like, "All right, cool." I said, "Man," but I'm going to Vegas. And man, I don't really want to spend no bread right now. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So he was like, man, shit, waited an hour, 2 hours. He called me back. I was laying in the bed. He was like, man, he want 10 for it. I said, man, I'm gonna leave this bed a little while longer.
I'm gonna cop that bitch.
Is he gonna see it? He going down to it? So come to find out, he messed some bread up. You know what I'm saying?
Right. So that's how that happens.
Ain't no 10.
Right.
I paid $6,000 for that car.
Bet. So how would
100,000 miles on it?
Bet. How was that first ride in that motherfucker? You know what I'm saying?
And it's like riding on clouds.
Yeah. People sleep on that Impala, right?
I mean, that's why they call it a land yacht.
Right.
That's why they call it a land yacht, because it's like a big old car
with the
like
wheels,
a boat, and you floating
with the wheels. Yeah. So man, I know it's your birthday, bro. Happy birthday.
Man,
you know what I'm saying?
It, man. Appreciate it, bro.
It's good to do an interview on your birthday, you know what I'm saying?
Good luck.
Yeah, facts. So man, how Mardi Gras weekend was this weekend, you know what I'm saying? I seen you had a whole weekend set up for, you know what I'm saying, Mardi Gras, riding in the car, you know what I'm saying? How that was?
Man, look, from riding in the car to hosting parties, man, that was tiresome.
Right.
But you know, once the car came out back like it was.
Right.
Sure, I had fun, man. I had fun the whole week.
Right.
Get stuck in traffic is my thing.
Yeah, you ain't got no problem with that.
I ain't got no problem.
Yeah, that bitch AC pumping. It's good.
I'm great.
Facts.
What's up?
So man, talk to me about the you say, you know, it's a boat, you know what I'm saying? People sleep on the performance and the ride with the wheels on these cars. You see big wheels on there. You got the 6s on here. I got 4s on mine. You know what I'm saying? Man, tell people that you still keep that ride with this car.
You keep that ride. I don't care what you put on there. You can put coilovers on there. You can put airbags. You can put air shocks.
Whatever.
You can put regular shocks.
Whatever.
You do it the right way, you can still keep that ride.
Right.
And I cruise, and people look at me like I'm crazy when I'm cruising.
Right.
But I'm really cruising, and I'm not feeling anything. I'm not feeling nothing.
Right. So in the like, man, in the childhood stories, like not having the old school and just seeing people ride in it as a kid. Talk to me about that, you know what I'm saying? And being where you at right now.
Growing up in Lutcher, from Lutcher to Little Place, from my mama house to my daddy house.
Right.
Seeing my cousins hitting the 3-wheel motion in the Cutlass.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Yeah.
Seeing my other cousins in the box Chevys. Riding on them Fords with the big tires.
Yeah,
you feel me? I told my dad, I said, man, I want them. I want an 85 for graduation.
Yeah, right.
And you know what he told me? Boy, you ain't getting no. You better go get your truck. I end up with my truck too.
Bet.
You know what I'm saying?
Bet.
But just seeing a lot of people, you know what I'm saying, around the hood with them. But I really wanted a 96. Right. Like I really wanted one.
So let's talk about the wheel selection. You got the Carleon Forges. You know what I'm saying? I like this set of wheels, you know what I'm saying? Talk to me about picking them out, you know what I'm saying?
First, shout out to my brother David. Monumental Motors, you know what I'm saying? Like we came with this scheme. I just was like, he was like, man, I was trying to go chrome. He was like, man, no, like gold is the thing. And that was 2019. That wasn't no.
You've been doing it.
Hey, that wasn't no. Everybody jumping on it now. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
That was 2019. So
right.
man, I was like, man, he was like, look, they got a new company. Well, not really new, but nobody really on it.
Right.
Called it Leon Forge, and I was like, man,
let me see what they bought.
Yeah, let's see. You know what I'm saying? Give us a good price on them.
Right.
But if you look right here, I lost the cap.
Right.
One thing about that gold, they can't match. I don't care what they do. They can't match it. That's a high polished gold.
I know.
That's a high polished gold.
So
they can't match this. But when I first got that sucker, it looked like it matched. It looked like it matched. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But it didn't. So once I put it on, it matched.
So man, look,
what's up?
You got this Blue Dream inspiration. You know what I'm saying? Color scheme. Talk to people about that. I know the background of it, and tell people how hard it is to go away from. The Impala only came in 3 colors, you know what I'm saying? Black, burgundy, and green, you know what I'm saying?
So
how hard was that process to change this color of this car?
So you know the backstory. I'm gonna give y'all a little rundown of the backstory. So both of my cousins got killed in a tragic accident.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
One, Corin, he had just got a 95. You know what I'm saying? What it is? Burgundy? The burgundy one.
The burgundy one?
Yeah, okay. So he just got 95. So I was like, damn. Cardo ain't got no car, so me and him sitting there talking. My cousin Rico Blue, we sitting there talking.
And
we like, so we like, oh, he said, bitch, I don't care. I know what you gonna do. I don't know what you gonna do to the car. But I know you gonna funk that bitch out. So I was like, yeah, you already know. So when I lost him, it was like, shit, I'm about to revamp this sucker. I'm about to revamp because I was going to Burgundy.
Okay.
But when I got him in, he the inspiration behind this. The Rico Blue.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I wrecked the car.
Okay.
So they couldn't match the color. Slim couldn't match the color, so we couldn't do the airbrushing. Right now, because my airbrusher, he out of town.
So you redid everything,
I had to redo everything. Airbrushing going back on there. I had Rico Blue on the thing, and if you come to the back right here. Blue Dream. Blue Dream means like sleep well, Rico Blue. You know what I'm saying? Sleep well, cuz. You know what I'm saying? Dream on, but you still rocking. Rocking with me. You know what I'm saying?
So every day is an inspiration when you hop in.
So when I hop in, it's a different feel.
Facts. So man, talk to me about your paint, man. You know what I'm saying? Cause I'm looking, this bitch wet, bro. You know what I'm saying? So tell me about your paint guy.
So long time, dog. He been my friend a long time. But I just got into it whenever Burke stopped painting at first. You know what I'm saying? I needed somebody to paint my cars, and
that was him.
I had to be him. You know what I'm saying?
Facts. That's what's up.
I can't do nothing but appreciate him because he did not want to paint the car. He was scared to paint the car at first.
I seen the video and he said he was nervous painting.
Yeah, he was nervous painting the car.
That,
he was nervous painting the car at first. But I'm gonna be real with you. The quality of paint I buy, I'm picky. So it's not like I go buy. It's not like I be like, man, I want $2,000 paint job. You know what I'm saying? Like my material $2,500. Including the paint. You know what I'm saying? So on top of that, I just pay what he want paid. So you gotta, if you really want your stuff done, you gotta pay. So
tell people about that patience, bro.
Let me tell you something.
The process, because motherfucker won't ride on Mardi Gras.
If you're never, let me look in the camera. Never have a due date. Never have a due date. Now, you want your car done? I don't care. I'm gonna tell you like this here. They don't even care about money no more. They don't care about skipping the line. They just want, if they gonna do it right, they're gonna do it right. You know what I'm saying? So patience, you gotta have patience. You gotta have patience when you talking building a car. So if you don't have patience, you might well just go buy you a car already done up, so you can ride. You feel me? And I'm building a car right now. I got more patience than anything.
I see that. Yeah, I see that. Man, let's hop in the inside, bro. Let's chop it up, bro. Yeah, man, this is the 96 Impala. As if people don't know it, the 96, the only ones that come with the shift on the floor. These the cars that everybody want. The 96, you know what I'm saying, is the last model of this body style, you know, of the 7th generation. You know what I'm saying? The 95 has the digital dash, but the most popular is the shift on the floor.
I gotta stop him right there. The most popular is the shift on the floor, but the 94 the more rare.
Right. Yeah, that's
the rarest
facts.
one is the 94.
Facts.
So if you talking about you want the shift on the floor, the mirrors
Right.
on the side instead of the door,
Right.
you get your 96.
Right.
But if you want to car collect and make some money,
94.
hold it down, get your 94.
Yeah. So man, we're gonna just switch it up a little bit, man. What's the biggest lesson, you know, somebody ever taught you, with anything, you know what I'm saying? Just life in general, you know what I'm saying?
Be humble.
Facts.
Be humble. Because if you're not humble, everything the blessings is gonna get blocked.
Right.
And be loving, be helpful, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
I don't mind helping people.
Right. I see you got the Rick Ross Car Show Promised Land ticket, bro. 2022.
Yeah,
you know
we pulled up at the same time.
I ain't even know we was both
crazy.
going.
Let me tell y'all something.
Tell them about
it. The loading.
Facts.
Rick
Ross canceled the time.
Yeah, they posted the time. They were like, they extended the time, the loading time.
Facts.
And we was coming in, and I hit them up online. Then when I pull up, they unloading. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
So we unload. Man, I guess it was a God said it like that. You
right.
Like that.
We was in the same area.
But 2022,
first year.
The first year was the best year.
We was
you know
there.
What I'm saying? I'm gonna tell you why, because they ain't got all them rules and all that.
Facts.
And we was there. We was there at night.
At
nighttime.
At night, bro.
At
that's facts, bro.
Loading in.
Right.
Y'all can't do that no more.
No. You know what I'm saying?
No.
So man, I seen this car, then been in a rap video, you know what I'm saying? Talk to me about that, you know what I'm saying?
Man,
how that transpired.
So my partner Snacks, you know what I'm saying? He cool. We got cool with Spitter.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? He called me one day. He was like, that boy Spitter and them needs your car. Spitter and Fendi P needs your car in the video right now.
Facts.
Like right now? You know what I'm saying?
Like for real.
Like, so man, I hit the Fendi. I pull up, you know what I'm saying? You need that 96. I pull up. Man, you know, it hits it from there. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But that's some good
right.
dudes.
That was good exposure. How that made you feel, them, you know, out of all cars?
The crazy part is, before my 96, I was running them in my truck.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
Like, they really outgoing people. That's not nobody, you know what I'm saying? He like messing with his cars. He rather ride in his Rolls Royce to the grocery store and baby his old schools.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, facts.
Yeah, you know.
So how that felt? I seen he posted on Instagram one time too. He caught you in traffic.
Yeah,
you know what I'm
saying?
He
said he always
Digga always catch it. I'm catching him right now.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
It's crazy. It's crazy. It just pulling up on side him, and he just, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
He treats you like family.
Right.
Is most celebrities, most rappers, they don't really,
you know
what I'm saying, get that access, but he treats you like you one of them. He don't treat you no different. You feel me?
Man, talk to me about, you know, that your brand, you know what I'm saying? Digga caught it. Digga did it. You know what I'm saying? I like that. You feel me? Yeah. Oh, yeah. You know what I'm saying? I got to do the back.
So
talk to me about that.
So Digga did it, man. Look, it was like, man, you know, every time I hook up sound, every time I do some kind of installation or anything on a car, they be like, boy, Digga did it.
Right.
Digga did it. Hold on, excuse me, y'all.
Bet.
Excuse me, y'all. Anytime, yeah, like, you know what I'm saying? Anytime I hook up a car, everybody will be like, man, Digga did it. You know what I'm saying? So you
just went with that.
I just went with that. Tony, shout out Mr. Phillips.
Facts.
He was actually the first person to put my logo together. Digga did it.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So I just rolled with the Digga, caught it on the camera.
Right.
Digga, I've been having the camera since I was small. So
right.
Digga caught it on the camera.
You seem like you well versatile.
Yeah.
In different areas, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's
so
what's up, bro.
I changed the Digga did it to DDI Motorsports.
Right.
Because of, you know, professionalism.
Right. So acquiring your own shop, man, I seen when you was just looking at the land and you was like, I'm telling y'all right now, my shop gonna be right here. You know what I'm saying? Like manifesting that. Like how important that was to you having your own shop, bro?
First of all, I'm gonna say, man, support. See, when you got a support team on your backing you up, you can never ever fail because they gonna back you up and they gonna support you.
Right.
They go, keep motivate you, keep you going.
I seen your grandmother was a good inspiration. I seen you say she was the owner of the brand type shit too. I seen that on one of your posts.
One of my fakes. My clothing, I do have fakes clothing too. So she one of the co-founders of the brand.
That next car that's coming, that's
gonna be dedicated to her.
To her, right? Yeah. Right. Yeah, I seen that, bro. That's
85 Landau, so we gonna have
Oh yeah, we definitely gonna have.
We gotta do it by the shop. We gotta do it by the shop.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
So man, you a car guy. I know you probably used to the Rise magazine, like before social media, you know what I'm saying, with cars. Looking into this and that. So how you think social media has affected the car culture?
I'm gonna tell you one thing. It brought a lot of us together.
Right.
Cause you don't know who had what in different areas.
Before that.
So you think it's just in the magazine.
Facts.
But the people that's outside the magazine, outside of this normal day, normal everyday people, that's who got the calls.
Right. That's facts. So the mothership car show, you know what I'm saying? Talk to me about that. I know you always advertising.
That's my dog Richard, man.
Yeah,
Richard
you know
always.
Let's highlight that, bro.
Man, Richard always do something for the community, man, and he do it almost 2 or 3 times a year. You know what I'm saying? You know, free for the kids to come look, man. That's something that we need. Right. We need to keep doing. Right. We got to keep doing it. So I don't mind advertising for him. You feel me?
Facts. That's what's up. Man, I seen in 2022 also. Man, you must be was on the car show run. Like I didn't even realize you was at the summer show with Nava, you dig? Yeah. I'm like, damn, man, Digga was really moving around.
2022, you know? my run year. Yeah.
Man, talk to me about going to that show. I want to be there, bro.
So with SEMA, I'm hearing. I talked to a guy for Christmas. He was telling me that they got a day for regular people to come, but you really gotta have a shop. You know what I'm saying? For usually you gotta have a shop for you to move around, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
So man, I've been wanting to go, man. It's been years I wanted to go. Finally got my own LLC, got my own shop, registered my shop, man. Went through the process. Boom.
How would you compare
that? Vegas 4 days.
Right.
Don't go 4 days. Facts. Or your feet will be hurting, boy.
Facts, huh?
Yeah, you only need 4 days.
Facts. So man, let's hop out, Brian. We're gonna chop up the rest of these questions.
I just want to tell you one thing real quick. Bring the camera back in here.
Yeah.
This is the tie I wrote for Rico Blue.
Okay.
Funeral.
Okay.
So man,
this stay in here.
Yeah, this stay in here. This in the middle right here. Anybody want to try to touch it? You feel me? I go crazy.
Facts,
you feel me? Cause this did on my heart. You know. Feel me?
Right.
So I was just letting you know that. You know what I'm saying?
I appreciate that, bro. You know? Yeah, that's what's up. All right, brother. So man, what advice you would give a youngin, you know what I'm saying, trying to get in the car game? He trying to get in Impala, you know what I'm saying? What advice would you give him?
So actually, I do give advice to youngers that is actually, you know, trying to get straight.
Right. Because I remember when I first bought my Impala, we was at the club. I don't know if you remember that in Gonzales, the club that just opened on 44. You was in there like, man, I just got me an old school, man, come check it out.
Yeah, come check it out. It's outside.
You know what I'm saying? You remember that? Yeah. Facts, bro. You know what I'm saying? So what advice you give people, bro?
Man, from the looks of it, I inspire a lot of people to go get a car.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because I ain't no gatekeeper.
Right.
I ain't no gatekeeper, so I'm going to tell you what not to get in, how to get in. If you want me to come with you to get it, I'll come with you to get it. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
My advice is, man, find you a good car. You ain't gotta spend a lot of money, but don't get no rust bucket, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
And make sure you bring somebody like myself with
that
you
can look at
that can look at the car before you go spend a ton of money on the car. Every car that look good ain't good at all, you know what I'm saying?
Facts.
I mean, you can look at my 85, my 85 got surface rust on it, but it don't have, but once I broke it down, ain't nothing rusty.
That's what's up, man. You gotta know that.
You gotta know
some things you gotta know, you know what I'm saying?
You gotta know.
So man, look, we got the Sickest in the City car show coming up, you know what I'm saying, in August 30th, you know what I'm saying? You gonna be there or what, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man, I think I'm gonna come host that thing.
Right,
I'm gonna come host that thing.
So what you, the prep before that, you know what I'm saying? How that process gonna work for you?
I don't know, bro. I gotta get the motor out of my car.
Right.
You feel me?
Right, so what you got upcoming for the car?
Man, I wasn't trying to mess with nothing, but I'm about to get this interior done.
Okay.
Redone.
I love that great insight on the Impala, bro.
So
I love that all great.
First of all, I try to keep it custom and factory in the inside, but I can't do that. Right. I gotta go fully custom in the inside, but I'm gonna keep it great, but I'm gonna keep it fully custom in the inside.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And under the hood, I got a 6'2" on the stand, but that's going in my baby. You heard me?
Right.
Built 6'2".
So man, I seen that I don't know if it was your birthday, anniversary, something that happened, and your girl bought you a trailer, bro. You know what I'm saying?
It went all the way down.
You feel me? So
look,
bro,
man,
talk
it
to me
wasn't like
about
that,
that, bro.
man.
Like that made you like most people don't want.
That motivate me.
Yeah.
Say when you got a wife that's down for you with these cars,
Right.
man, you'll make you
You'll
be a
go
better
all out.
man, bro.
Right.
Well,
Facts.
my daddy died a week before that, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
And it was a lot going on, you know. And
Right.
sure, like I got off from work. She was like, I got a surprise for you, and I was like,
what is
she
it?
was like, well, close your eyes. Yeah, about my birthday. Yeah, my birthday.
But that was your birthday?
Yeah.
My dad, before
the day my
Ross
daddy
Caution?
died. Yeah, the day my daddy
Yeah.
died.
Because that was the trailer you.
Yeah, trailer I brought it.
Facts.
So she was like, close your eyes. And I was like, man, she blind for me, man. All the way to the trailer spot. I woke up in Mississippi, somewhere in the middle of the woods. By the trailers.
Right.
By string of trailers, you know what I'm saying?
So like,
shout out to my dog Zoo for giving her that alley hoop for that,
facts,
you know what I'm saying?
So how people could reach out to you and see what you got going on, you know what I'm saying? With your social media platform, give the information.
Too much. You can go on Digga Da Hypeman. That's my man page. You can go on Digga_Carded. That's my photography page.
Right.
You can go on DDI Motorsports or Digga Did It.
Facts.
That's my business pages.
Facts.
You can go on my podcast page, speak on it.
Right.
But it got a few things on there, but it's about to be popping again, and
right.
That's basically where you can catch me.
Facts.
Catch me on all those pages.
Facts.
So just type in Digga.
Right.
And I'm gonna be the first one to pop up.
Right. So we got, you know what I'm saying, we got 2 more questions left, you know what I'm saying, that I always ask all my people. Anything you want to share before I ask these last 2 questions, you know what I'm saying?
They don't have that many wheel selections out there.
Okay.
But try to make it unique. You know what I'm saying? Try to make your vehicle when you build it, try to make it your own. Do something different.
Right.
You feel me? And I'm not stingy with. Matter of fact, I told y'all I don't gatekeep. So this is not candy.
Right.
This is not candy. Everybody think this is candy. This is not candy.
Right.
I'm gonna tell y'all what it is. I ain't gonna tell y'all what it is, but I'm gonna tell y'all what it is. It's a dealership color. You don't have to go get mixes and all that. You can go right there to all these dealerships, go in the car lot, and you can see what you want, and you can put it in your head. And if you got a good painter, he'll mix that together and up whatever you need to up and mix up. A one-on-one.
Facts.
Shout out to Slim the Shooter, shot by Slim.
Facts. Man, so these last 2 questions gonna be, you know, top 3 people dead or alive, you know what I'm saying? If you had to get advice or free game from one time or sit to the table with them, who would those 3 people be and why? You know what I'm saying?
My grandmother.
Okay.
My grandfather.
Mm-hmm.
And my cousin CJ.
Okay.
All of them deceased.
All right.
You feel me? My grandmother, because she straight up. Matter of fact, that's why I used to talk to her all the time to get that advice. So,
facts.
It's not no thing. My grandfather her husband was a businessman.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So he the one taught me the business at a young age.
Right.
So right now it'd be a great time with what's going on in this world. Right. I can really talk to him right now. They give me the ins and outs and give me the sort resources so I can get out there, get out the plant.
Right.
You
feel me? That's the goal.
And CJ, because CJ bought his house as a young age. I was young. You know, he was like 20, man, 21, 22. You know, people wasn't, youngsters wasn't buying no houses and all that. And he bought his house at a young age, so that was basically motivation. So I just sit there with him and just chop it up and make sure, see what I gotta do to move forward. Because with his brain at that age, a total rare situation.
So man, last question, bro. We can get out of here, bro. What would you give someone that's chasing their dream? You know what I'm saying? One thing you would tell somebody that's chasing their dream, no matter what stage of life they're in, no matter what they're trying to get into, either with the cars or not the cars.
I'm gonna just be frank and honest. Man, you got people that got money that's hurting, crying.
Right.
You could be walking next to them in the store, and you'll just tell them, man, look, it'll be all right.
Right.
They'll take that and run with it.
Facts.
I had a little situation. They were about to kill herself. You feel me? I end up making her smile and laugh. Her and her husband, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And she said I was having a rough day.
Right.
Like I was really want to end it all. Like, man, you got too much to live for. So I'm getting at the fact that you got too much to live for. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You don't give up. Don't give up. That's what I keep that in my bio.
Right.
Don't give up. Like
Facts.
anything you're going through, God got you. You pray about it. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Pray about it to whoever you pray to.
Right.
Yeah. I don't discriminate. And like they say, never judge a book by its cover.
You don't know what somebody going through, bro.
You don't know what nobody going through.
You don't know how you could help that person.
Exactly.
In that time of need, you know what I'm saying?
And that's why I was saying the people, it could be poor, it could be rich, it could be average. You know
and respect every man in position that they in. Because you don't know where that person going. And you don't know where you going at.
Exactly. So go.
You know what I'm saying?
So man, it's just motivation, man. That's how I got him.
That's what's up, bro. That's what's up, bro. That's SS King, bro. We checking out with
Digga Da Hypeman.
What's up, bro?
Already.
Bet.
From an ounce to a cutie, from a cutie to a half, from a half to a beat, now I'm scoring turkey bags. Cuties go for 8, break them down, do the math. 200 for a half, 400 for the zap. Big size shell gas.